Hello. Today I will be talking about movie review number 169. And this movie is called Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom is based on a play by August Wilson, who also did Fences. Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom is a 2020 movie directed by George C. Wolfe, which is spelled Wolfe. George C. Wolfe. That stars Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. I saw this movie today on December 29th, 2020 at Esquire Theatre in Clifton, Ohio. This is a Netflix film that you guys should see on Netflix streaming service right now. This was a good movie. So this takes place in 1927 in Chicago, Illinois, at a recording studio. Ma Rainey, who is a famous singer, goes to this recording studio in Chicago, Illinois, to record some songs, including Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. And tensions arise between Ma Rainey, her white producer and manager, and some of the other band members, as far as some of the other musicians, like Reevy, who is a trumpeter, who dreams of starting his own band. And you can definitely see the tensions arise because Ma Rainey is someone who wants to do stuff at her own time, where the producer and manager just wants to record the songs and that'll be it. In other words, they like to be done with it sooner than later. But Ma Rainey just wants to do it at her own pace, speed, and whenever she wants to. So you can see some tension involved. And then, like I said, Reevy, who is played by Chadwick Boseman, who is the trumpeter, disagrees with some of Ma Rainey's views on music, and it causes a little fallout with some of the other musicians that are part of the group. And yeah, things get a little tense. And like I said, it really got tense at the ending of the film. I'm not going to say what happens, but let's just say it involves some shoes that Reevy was wearing or bought before coming down to recording studio. That is all I'm going to say. For those of you who have seen the movie through the entire of it, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that have never seen this movie before, I'm not going to reveal what happens. But like I said, there are tensions, and tensions do arise. And Viola Davis, who plays Ma Rainey in the film, is excellent. And Chadwick Boseman is excellent as Reevy. And we also see a little bit of Reevy talking about his past traumas to the group and why some things might take offensive to him due to his past traumas. Like I said, I'll let you guys see the film so that you can figure out what I'm trying to say without spoiling anything. But yeah, this movie got praise from critics, and I approved of it. I really enjoyed it. So go check this out, guys. And like I said, before one other thing, This was produced by Denzel Washington, and here's the ironic thing. I mentioned that this was based on a play by August Wilson, the same playwright that did Fences. Well, guess what? In January 2017, I went and saw Fences at Top Liberty Wall Street 15 The Cinebistro. And that was a Denzel Washington directed movie that also starred Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. So Viola Davis was in two August Wilson's movies, Fences and Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. I don't know if there were other movies based on August Wilson's plays, but I would like to check them out if there are. But anyway, I found it so ironic that Viola Davis was involved in both films, and Denzel Washington, even though he only acted in one but directed in the same one, was also a producer of Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. So he was also part of both films as well. More involved with Fences because he directed it and actually starred in it, but he was definitely a producer on Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. So that is very, very interesting to me. But a small little difference. Fences is PG-13 rated and Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom is R rated. And Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom is from Netflix. Fences is from Paramount Pictures, Braun Creative, Macro Media. But I enjoyed both movies. I hope Fences come back to videos. I really would like to see that then. But anyway, Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom is a good movie. But just be advised, it is all rated for a little bit of violence, um, adult stuff, and language. What I mean by adult stuff, I mean like sexual content. That's what I mean to say. And then there's some language. But yeah, this was very good. And sadly, there was one downside about the film that I did not like. And I will express this right here and there. This, ladies and gentlemen, was the final film of Chadwick Boseman. That was the only downside. In case you guys know, last August, Chadwick Boseman died of colon cancer at the age of 43. 43. And from what I read, he had a battle of colon cancer for the last 4 years. And despite that, he was still able to be a part of movies. He played in this movie, he played Field Marshall, and Brad Panther in the Marvel movies, Captain America 3 Civil War, Brad Panther, Avengers 3 Infinity War, and Avengers 4 Endgame. Even though Chadwick Boseman will no longer be in the Marvel Universe, they are making a Brad Panther 2 for 2022. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. And yes, guys, at the end of Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom, there is a dedication to Chadwick Boseman. And when I was seeing the film, part of me got a little sad because I knew this is the last Chadwick Boseman movie we will ever get. Although, I believe Chadwick Boseman may have some lines in the What If TV series from Marvel next year, but as far as movie wise, this is the last movie Ma Rainey's Brat Bottom. So, it was definitely sad about that part. But I made a promise to myself that I would go see Chadwick Boseman's final film in theaters, and I did. So, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You are an incredible actor. You will be forever missed. Rest in peace. Guys, even though this is all rated, I highly encourage you to see this film. not just because it is a good movie and it's based on true events. I think it's based on true events. I know Ma Rainey was an actual person. She's not alive anymore, but this was a good movie. And like I said before, this marks the final film of Chadwick Boseman. He will be forever missed. That is my movie review of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I hope you guys will enjoy this movie like I did, because this was reviewed by critics positively, especially the performances of Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. I hope this wins an award, at least, but we will see. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time for my next movie review. Goodbye, and rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.